Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Isaiah Warlock here.
Surprise!
So I got a haircut so that I look like Kirito from Sword Art Online, but I didn't realize that having bangs would mess up my whole makeup thing because it covers up the top part of the line and then you can't see the whole line. So I put a little part in it so you can still kind of see it. I wish there was a little part over here too. I don't know. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Anyways, this video is gonna be a mess. Basically, this is gonna be kind of like a story time video where I just talk. You know, mainly I do tutorials and videos with purpose, but this video is gonna have less of a purpose, but maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be fun for you guys who are already my subscribers, who already like me, which isn't very many of you. Anyways, let's get into it. First of all, I'm gonna tell a little story, okay? So a while back, I made a video called Screaming Until I Faint, in which I demonstrated this weird phenomenon that had been happening to me while I was making music and making videos, which was that when I was screaming, sometimes if I would scream with lots of compression, really high, belted, like sing scream type stuff, then a lot of times, not a lot of times, several times, I would faint. Like, for example, doing the super long stream from Given Up by Linkin Park, I was doing that for like a little cover thing, and for a video, I fainted. Also recording a part of my song, I Hate Parties, recording that, I fainted. This little part at the end. Anyways, I had fainted several times from screaming, which, if you don't already know, screaming, something that I teach, that I do on the channel a lot. Anywho, I've been fainting a lot while screaming. I thought this was weird, so I made a video about it, talking about it, explaining it, kind of, and demonstrating it a little bit. I uploaded the video, and nothing too interesting happened. It was just, you know, another video that I made. It was one of several that I was uploading around that time, and it was just, I didn't think much of it. It was just another video. It was kind of a stupid video, kind of a pointless video, kind of like this video. But it didn't do too well. It just got the regular amount of views. And then after like 2 weeks after having uploaded the video, it still didn't do that well. It was at maybe, I don't even remember, 200, 300 views after like 2 weeks of having it be uploaded. And I went to sleep, and when I woke up, the video had like over 1,000 more views overnight, which never ever happens for my channel. I'm sure that happens to people all the time, but like that had never happened to me. Any one of my videos that like gets a lot of views, it gets a lot of views over the course of months and months, not overnight. So it was really crazy. I woke up and I had tons of notifications from comments, because, you know, 1,000 views equals, I don't know, whatever it is, 100, 200 comments. So I had all these notifications from comments on this one video that was just like a nothing video. It was like the Screaming Until I Faint video, and I was like, what? And so I went in, took a look at my analytics, and yeah, there it was. The video, you know, with its normal trajectory, it gets a few views, and then after a few days, it just kind of sort of plateaus, getting a few views here and there. That's what literally happens to all my videos. And then all of a sudden, there's this giant spike. There's this giant spike, and it's still going. Like on the analytics, I can see like the trajectory is still going. Now it's not still going. The spike came and went, unfortunately. But the interesting thing is what caused the spike. So originally, what I noticed from a lot of the comments that were coming in on that video, a lot of them were like really negative, kind of mean to me for being like goth / emo kind of thing. A lot of them were like, oh, who is this, whatever, you know, whatever, stupid stuff. And they were making comments about how, oh, my room is so goth, and why am I wearing makeup, you know, that kind of stuff. And I was like, what on earth? Like, my viewers, subscribers don't say that kind of thing, because like a bunch of them are like into the same kind of stuff, into like, you know, darker, heavier music, and that comes along with, you know, goth and emo culture. And I was trying to figure out, where are these views coming from? And then people started leaving comments on that video saying, oh, what is this? I found this after trying to search for this Russian guy screaming until he faints. And I was like, a Russian guy screaming until he faints? So there's somebody who's done like a similar video to mine. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And then I kept getting, and then I got a few comments that were saying, oh, you just copied this other guy's video, somebody I hadn't heard of. And I was like, what is going on? So I looked up on YouTube, okay, Screaming Until I Faint, because I knew my video was going to come up, but I was going to see if somebody else's video came up as well. So I looked it up, and my video, which has an exact title, ranked second in that search. And the video that ranked number 1 was a video with like 200, 300,000 views by this guy called Anomaly, who had a title almost exactly the same as my title, Screaming Until I like black out or something. So pretty much the same thing as Screaming Until I Faint. I watched the video, and it's very similar to my video. My video is way longer because I talk about it and I explain it, whereas he just goes and does it. He tries to scream until he faints, which he actually doesn't even succeed. He tries like, I don't know how many times, and he can't even do it. But I was like, what? What is this? Like, it's such, my video was so weird and like stupid. I didn't think it would be like a common video idea to do that. and his video came out about 2 weeks after my video. And what had happened was his video came out, and then people were searching for that video because it's a big video by a big YouTuber. So people were searching for it, and my video ranked second. So naturally, some of the views, spilled over into my video. And if you don't know, Anomaly is a YouTuber with like 3 million, maybe more subscribers on his main channel. That video was not uploaded to his main channel. It was uploaded to like one of his other channels, like one of his other random little channels, which still has a good amount of subscribers. But the video got like 200, 300,000 views. I'm sure it has more views than that now. In like, I don't know, however, like 1 or 2 days or something. It's ridiculous. And my video only got, now it has like, I don't know what, 4,000 views or something. But yeah, at the time, that video like spiked up because of his video. But did he actually copy my video? It's possible that he did. It's possible that he saw it. He thought it was a funny idea, a funny challenge idea, whatever, and he made the video. Also, yeah, sorry, I forgot to say, his video was called like Screaming Until I Faint Challenge or Screaming Until I Black Out Challenge, and people tend to put challenge in their title when it's not actually their idea, and they're like, oh, the challenge that somebody else was doing, so I'll try to do it as well. So that's the thing that's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he had seen my video and thought it was like a challenge, funny challenge thing, and he tried to do it. Even still, I'm not angry, I'm not upset at this Anomaly person. And I hadn't heard of him before, but then when I saw him with like the white mask thing that he wears, I recognized it, so I have seen him around. But either way, whether he saw it or not, on YouTube, you kind of like have to copy other people's videos. Not copy them exactly, but like there's challenges and like trends that go along. So I understand people like just using other ideas and like doing it for themselves. Like that's usually accepted on YouTube, so I'm not really upset about that or anything. And also, obviously, it gave my video a huge spike in views. It didn't really give me any new subscribers because all the people that were watching it were like Anomaly fans who were, I guess, like more normie and not into like emo goth stuff. So they were hating on me and they were leaving negative comments, and of course they weren't subscribing because they didn't like me and they didn't like the content that I was making, which is fine. Anyway, so that's like the little story that happened. I don't know, it happened, and I thought, oh, this would be kind of funny to make a YouTube video about. I don't know why. But also, while we're on the topic of copying other artists, other creators, I thought I would mention it just a few times when people have accused me of copying them or other people and stuff like that, and just talk about that, mention that, just because people have accused me a few times of like copying other people, which is fine. Everybody has their right to say what they want, accuse people of whatever they want, and they have done so to me, and I will now talk about that in this video, actually. So, also I have one other like really weird, spooky story. Not spooky, I don't know why I said that, but a weird story that happened with Criss Angel, the magician. And I'm a magician also, by the way, but I'll tell that a bit later, so make sure you watch till the end to hear that weird story. But believe me, this story is really weird. Like, it's actually, it is kind of spooky. Anywho, before I get into that, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the times that people have accused me of copying other YouTubers, musicians, whatever. Oh yeah, so first I'll talk about YUNGBLUD. So a lot of you guys know the artist YUNGBLUD. Honestly, I'm a big fan of YUNGBLUD. I'm a fan of him. Like, I like his music. He's doing some really cool stuff, combining, rock and punk with, more modern pop and modern hip hop. It's really cool. It's really cool what he's doing. But he put out this video, and crap, I don't remember what it's called, and this is stupid. I should have researched it beforehand, but I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. There it is. This song. He put out this song, a music video featuring the guy from Imagine Dragons. But he put out this song, a music video, in which he was wearing basically this. He had basically a whole outfit on in the music video, and he was wearing eyeliner. He didn't have the line, which I'm very glad he didn't have the line. But he was wearing, the whole thing, the whole outfit with the stripes and the chain and everything. And I think he may have been wearing fingerless gloves as well, I'm not sure. But anyways, I saw that and I was like, oh crap. I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do now? Because this guy is super famous, and now people are going to accuse me of like copying his style, even though I've been doing it for years before. And yes, I have been doing it for years before. Look at my first video. It's from like 2017. That's the first like evidence, I guess you could say, I have of me dressing like that and wearing literally this exact outfit, like whatever that was, over 3 years ago. But even before then, when I was like 14, like over 4 years ago, I had started wearing this kind of thing, and I hadn't worn it in any YouTube videos yet. I would wanted to, but like I said, back then my parents were really weird with me doing YouTube videos and stuff, so it was kind of difficult. But I had been wearing the stripes and everything for a long time, even before I started making YouTube videos. Unfortunately, there's no evidence of that, but there is evidence of that from 2017, which is way before YUNGBLUD uploaded that video. So There you go. Another thing is I've been accused of copying ZillaKami because ZillaKami has this face tattoo where he has like a little line above his eye and a little line below his eye, and it looks vaguely similar. They're also curved, which mine line isn't curved, but it looks vaguely similar to what I do with my line thing here on my face. And a few people have been like, "Oh, you copied ZillaKami with that." And like I said, I didn't. I've been wearing this line for, once again, like 4 years, over 4 years. And he got his face tattoo a lot more recently even than that. So I didn't copy ZillaKami either. Now I will tell the Criss Angel story. Basically, it goes something like this. When I was like 14, maybe even 13 or 14, I was just starting to come up with the idea of the line and this Isaiah Warlock name and character for my magic and for my music. And the first place I like showed it on the internet ever was on Facebook, which you guys won't have my actual Facebook account because it's like my Facebook profile. So I'm not gonna give that to you guys because you'll hack it and post hentai on my Facebook profile page. Anyways, okay, basically I made this picture of myself. I used my dad's camera. He helped me make it in Photoshop a little bit. But I went to the bathroom and I got this flashlight shining in my face. So it had good lighting. I used my dad's camera, took a picture of myself with like my regular hair, which was like this brown hair, short brown hair at that point, no makeup. I took it on, I was like, I made this face. And then I put my hair down. It was like brown, but like bleached at the tips at this point because I had dyed it white and then it grew out. Anyways, I put my hair down and put the makeup on, this makeup. And I knew I wanted to have red eyes, but I hadn't bought like red contacts yet. So I just told my dad to make it like that in Photoshop. My dad took it into Photoshop. He put the normal one on the left, the Warlock one on the right. He gave me red eye, or no, I think I did it. I think I did it afterwards in like paint, literally, because he didn't know how to give me a red eye. Anyways, I gave myself a red eye. Anyways, it was really cool, and it looked like this. And then a little while later, after it's been on my profile on Facebook for a long time, I was watching something about Criss Angel. Like, Criss Angel's a magician. I have enormous respect for him. You know, I take some issues with, you know, him using stooges and him using camera tricks and all that for his magic. I do understand that camera tricks is a whole other art, it's a whole other style of magic, and I can respect that as well. It's something, but he did tend to act like he was just like a regular street magician, and then he would do things which are impossible, but because he was doing camera tricks and stooges and, you know, yeah. But I was watching some video about it or something, and there was like a poster of him or something that came up, and I was like, whoa, is that my picture? And I looked, and then I searched Criss Angel like on Google Images. The first thing that came up was like his Twitter profile picture, and it is exactly like my Facebook profile picture. Like, look, here they are side to side. If I can find Criss Angel's one, if you didn't delete it by now, it is exactly the same. And this picture came out, I don't know, I think it was at least like several months after I had made mine that this came out on his Twitter, maybe other places. I know there's like posters that had this on it. Anyways, look at it. Look at these. What? They are so similar. They are exactly the same. Regular on one side, on the other side, you know, makeup, the line through the eye, and the red eye, hair going down on one side, hair going up on the other side. Like, they are exactly the same. And I was so angry when I saw that because once again, it's like, he's famous, I'm not famous. He's basically just stolen this from me. Even if it was just like, even if he didn't actually see it and copy it, even if it's just his idea, he's still basically stolen that idea from me, and now I can't really use it in the same way that I would have been able to use it before. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had seen it because they were so similar. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is a kind of an unusual video for me, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy my content in general. Turns out a huge percentage of the people that watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you do enjoy my videos, just don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Helps me out a whole lot. I've got some major videos coming very soon, that like the Slend tutorial, which you guys have been asking for forever, about a few other tutorials, other stuff, things you guys have been asking for. That's coming very, very soon, so thank you for being patient. Okay, also guys, don't forget to check out my Spotify. You know, I do have music, a lot of it, and I'm making more, but make sure you follow me on Spotify, do all the Spotify stuff, add my music to your playlist, because I don't have that many monthly listeners on Spotify compared to my sub count, so come on guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Isaiah Warlock, and goodbye.
Surprise!